The Secretary-General of the United Nations urges businesses to help poor countries in time of need. United Nations. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres appealed to business leaders on Monday to support developing countries in their hour of need with access to COVID-19 vaccines, help to combat the climate crisis and reform of the global financial system. Speaking virtually to the World Economic Forum, Guterres said, "Across all three of these areas, we need the support, the ideas, the financing, and the voice of the global business community." He said there has been a global inability to support developing countries in their hour of need, and warned that without immediate action inequalities and poverty would deepen, fueling more social unrest and more violence. "We cannot afford this kind of instability," said Guterres, who began a second 5-year term as UN chief on January 1. He has long been pushing for more global action to address COVID-19 vaccine inequity and climate change and for reform of the global financial system. "We need a global financial system that is fit for purpose. This means urgent debt restructuring and reforms of the long-term debt architecture," Guterres said. The World Health Organization last year set targets for 40% of people in all countries to be vaccinated against COVID-19 by the end of 2021 and 70% by the middle of this year. We are nowhere near these targets. Vaccination rates in high-income countries are shameful, 7 times higher than in African countries. "We need vaccine equity now," Guterres said. He also warned of a lopsided recovery from the pandemic with low-income countries at a huge disadvantage. "They're experiencing their slowest growth in a generation," Guterres said. "The burdens of record inflation, shrinking fiscal space, high interest rates and soaring energy and food prices are hitting every corner of the world and blocking recovery, especially in low and some middle-income countries."